Hello guys, hope you're having a nice relaxing Sunday. Looking forward to the F1 Grand Prix at Imola later on, and of course the Group 1 guys. I hope you're looking forward to your race tonight at Misano. I'll definitely be watching that. I was watching my replay from Friday night's warm-up GT3 race. It didn't last too long for me, about 20 minutes, unfortunately, because of some incidents, which I'm going to touch on here. You know, it's the warm-up race on a Friday, guys, and I'm certainly not levelling the finger at anyone. There was a couple of instances during that race that I did not cover myself in glory in at all. Most notably when I came out of the pits for the second time, and with my new Thrustmaster pedals that I just got this week, I'm using obviously the brake pedal for the brake. On my old Logitech G29 pedals, I actually had the clutch pedal configured as the brake because of the wheel stand I was using. It's got like a pole right up the middle, so I found it a bit sore on my ankle to kind of twist my foot round with the Logitech. So I configured the clutch pedal, and that worked well. I got quite used to it. Unfortunately, muscle memory and everything, I came out of the pits in Misano on Friday, and I had my foot on what my brain thought was the brake, and of course it was the clutch. And I came out of the pit exit, and there was a couple of cars there. I was right behind them. Stomped on the brake pedal, what I thought was the brake pedal for turn 3, and of course nothing, and I just sailed straight through, and I think I took a couple of them out. So I'm very sorry about that, guys. Very embarrassing. I think at that point I decided to retire from the race because my car was, even though I'd been in the pits twice, it wasn't handling well, and I think I was still carrying a bit of damage. And I thought, well, let's just retire to the pits and we'll watch the rest of the race from there. Which I did. You can go and watch all that on my stream, which is still archived on my channel. And you can we can hear my sort of commentary and my reactions to these things. And you can hear my commentary on the two incidents that I'm going to show you here. So the first one here is Mr. Abandu, Robert. I know you had a wee comment that you felt here. I was going really slowly, and you had to brake hard to avoid me. Seems like there's quite a lot of gap on my left-hand side there. But anyway, you braked hard, and of course another car ran into the back of you, and that caused a bit of a pile-up there. So, you know, I'll go back and look at the replay a bit closer from my car and your car. I'm not so sure about that one. Let's have a little look at it again. It maybe goes back to what Jeremy's always saying about not following a car too closely. But yeah, the white car overtakes me. You're on my left. I can see your front squirming because obviously you're braking. I'm not sure why you're braking when there's loads of space in front of you. The car runs into the back of you. And anyway, you know, shit happens on a Friday night, just to warm up. And as I say, I'm not trying to have a pop at anyone. I'm just trying to understand what had happened there. So the second incident, which unfortunately pretty much ended my race, although I did come back out, but the car was really damaged, was Mike here, Mike Mileski. I can see you went off here, Mike, into the old kitty litter. You're involved in a good old battle here, but of course that compromised you. You managed to get back onto the circuit here. Then you're in a less than ideal line for the next left-hander, and I think coming into this you take quite a lot of rumble strip. In fact, you might have got a time penalty there because I think all four wheels were off the circuit. And then, of course, that causes you to spin. So just behind the trees, you're spinning. I'm just coming into view at the bottom of the screen. And at this moment, you're kind of gliding along the wall. I don't know if you've got full control of your car at this point, but you come back onto the circuit, and of course, there's three of us there bang, bang, bang. Pretty much all taken out and all off to the pits for some lengthy repairs. So less than ideal, obviously. Again, these things happen. I'm not having a pop at your mic. I'm just trying to watch the replay and understand what happened there. Let's have a wee second look at that. So, yeah, I think you start to drift wide here and into the kitty litter. You manage to keep the momentum going and, yeah, re-entering the circuit nice and safely, I would say there. You're keeping out of the way of the blue and white car, but really compromised for the entry into this corner. You probably could have got round the inside on the track, but obviously you felt you had to go over the rumbles. And already I think you're starting to lose the back end here, aren't you? Yep, off you go. I've been in that position before, I'll tell you. And I think at this point it might have been wiser just to sort of stop and let some traffic past if you could have. As I say, I don't know if you had control of your car or not. But we live and learn, eh? Just a warm-up race, and I have been in that position myself. So we all have to live and learn a bit, and hopefully have better races in the future. So as I say, guys, just food for thought. And I very much enjoy racing you guys on the circuit. I hope to see you again, Robert and Mike, for future Group 2 races or whatever the groups shake out for the new season. And enjoy your Sunday, folks, and enjoy the F1 Grand Prix at Imola if you're watching that later on. Good luck to the guys in Group 1 tonight. I'll definitely be watching that race. And it should be highly entertaining as well. Misano is such a tricky track, isn't it? Especially that pit exit. And with the temperature changes involved in our races, with the tyres starting to behave a bit worse towards the end of the 45 minutes, it's certainly making for some interesting racing. So I hope you guys handle that okay tonight. A lot of strategy involved. Okay. Cheers for now, guys. See you later.